Welcome to Gifted Underachievers, the podcast for mid-level creatives with delusional ambitions. In this segment, a brief discussion of autumnal sartorial choices segues into a new segment, Theater Talk with Gifted Underachievers. In this fun, somewhat farcical, and relatively informative exploration of the delights that are community theater, Pat and James dig into exactly how is Godot pronounced. The big Norwegian himself, Ibsen, makes an appearance. What is so fun about local theater? Are the great plays perhaps a bit dated? And other interesting topics with humor, pathos, and lots of emoting. Hello.
Hello!
We're both wearing dark colors today.
It is the autumn of our lives.
Yeah. You got a little autumn going?
What? Like it's a dance or something? It's a season, buddy. Buddy, how you
There's a
doing?
lot of dance. There's a lot of dance in autumn. Autumn has a lot of dance to it.
Like the harvest dance?
The harvest dance, if you want to go there, it's the beginning, the opening of many a creative season. Our local theater has just had its first performance.
Of?
Uh, uh, okay, so waiting for Godot.
I like the way you're moaning. Really? Was it bad?
Yeah, which is apparently pronounced Godot,
Oh, well, for God,
according
how
to the,
obvious, right?
random stuff.
I didn't
I
know
don't,
that.
I think it's all bullshit. But um so, went to see it. I love the little theater. I love that it's very community. So,
Hmm.
there's gonna be hits and misses, and one actor is gonna be like way up here, and one actor maybe a little, not so up there.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's one of those plays that I think worked better in its time era
Yeah, okay.
than current, but it's
Hmm.
but it's such an important piece of theater that it keeps getting done over and over and over.
Interesting.
My thinking.
It's a bit like, I mean, maybe not at all like the Doll's House. I realize they're nothing the same, but the Doll's House, Ibsen gets so much use, and it always
Yeah.
feels kind of relevant because it's about a woman who's trying to, throw off the yoke of the patriarchy of her whole life, which is still a problem. But Waiting for Godot, I don't even know if I've ever seen the whole thing. I think we had to read it in high school, and I was like, this is the most boring thing I've ever read in my life. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's better on stage, and it's better when it's really good actors
Yeah, it
and
must be.
really well directed,
Yeah.
because there's so much nuance and subtlety
Yeah.
to the humor and the tension and whatnot that it really requires like the A team to
Right.
pull it off.
Yeah.
To really, really pull it off.
Yeah.
They didn't really, really pull it off, but they pulled it off enough. It was they did they had this one guy who doesn't play one of the two main characters. He sort of plays the only really kind of the only side character, and he was really, really good.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm,
really good.
that's
Um,
good.
and then the other two guys fair to middling kind of thing.
Mm.
But it reminds me of, I just read the script for Our Town,
Oh man.
which because I haven't, I read oh gosh, Tom Lake by a relatively famous female author.
Oh wait. Is that a play or a
That's a novel,
yeah, okay.
just came out, by Ann Patchett.
Oh, and catch it.
And I thought it was a near miss. I thought everything about it, she just didn't pull it off in the execution. Uh,
Interesting, because she's
but I
so
read,
accomplished.
yeah, but I read the whole thing.
Huh?
So it wasn't like, oh my God, I got to put this down. But is a near miss,
Mm.
but it centers kind of one of the themes is at the play Our Town.
Mm.
And so I was like, God, the last time I saw it was I was in Tucson, Arizona,
That means
which
nothing to me because I don't know when you were last in Tucson.
uh I was a high school student.
Oh, okay. Okay, that means
Actually, that
something.
wasn't the last time I was in Tucson. One of the times I was in Tucson, because I've been in Tucson before um, and it was funny because it was definitely people who've never been to New England trying to get that New Englandiness.
Mm.
And it didn't, it worked, but it didn't work. Like,
Mm.
there's this that, is sort of they do around here, supposedly.
Very
Uh,
Jessica Fletcher, Murder She Wrote.
yeah, they just couldn't get it, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So, but
Okay.
reading it, it still holds up. I felt like.
Oh, that's great because it's an old play, right? 1930s maybe, or I don't know when it was written.
Yeah, so Godot, I think, was 30s, but yeah, they may both be about the same time era, I
Isn't that
think.
interesting? Huh.
Um, you
Oh,
know,
1938 for Our Town by Thornton Wilder.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it doesn't like, it was pleasant to read and it's short to read. Like scripts are actually very short when you get down. So what you're missing is all the acting, and that brings it to
Right.
life. You know what I
I
mean? So,
I know exactly what you mean.
um,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but it's still kind of held up. Godot what didn't completely not hold up, but
Ah, that one was written in 1948 and premiered in Paris in 1953. So it is a different enough era.
Mm.
And the 50s were weird. Like there was a lot of weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I went, so after seeing it, I was kind of like, okay, so what is the draw here? Like there's something that's not, it's a little dated.
Mm,
So I went and read, sort of what made it what it is. And really very contextual to its time
yeah.
that nobody had done a play like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
It was
you
new.
know, yeah, brand new and entertaining for that era. Whereas now I think, we're a little, I don't know, expecting just a little bit more.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'm glad to have your perspective.
Whether you wanted it or not.
I do. I find it really interesting because it's like especially,
Welcome to Theater Talk.
yeah. Our new segment, Gifted Underachievers, Theater Talk. And then we should have like dang dang. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some like very 1970s public TV. Wow, bah, 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 bah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like a hubbub of people entering the theater.
Yeah, everybody talking.
Yeah. Aside, 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 aside. Well, it's actually the thing I like about it is that there's some of these canonical works that are just like nobody can say a bad word about them. Not that anybody really feels that, but I mean, you never hear shit talked about Waiting for Godot because you get it in high school and it's like this is an incredible
Yeah.
play and you're still like, why is it incredible? Um, but so it's good to know that they're still putting it on and that so much of it is about the actors. And I'm just looking at the Britannica Encyclopedia Britannica online version,
Mm.
and the photograph they have of two actors is Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that's apparently a very successful one.
Well,
I
look at
watched.
the even in this photo, the way they're moving, like I like it's a still, but they got them somehow mid-stride and it just looks like it would be fun to watch regardless of if you could hear any words.
Yeah. Well, I watched on YouTube excerpts
Oh, you
from their
did?
performance and, night and day. Night and day.
Really? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
those are A-listers, right?
Yeah. And that's what I mean is, it's an A-lister,
Yeah.
you know, like Well, here's the other interesting thing, right? So I'm watching that stuff. Then there's all this noise about Keanu Reeves and the actor who was his compatriot in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure
Oh yeah.
are doing Waiting for Godot.
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God, you
Yeah.
must have been vomiting in your pocket. Were you wearing a
Yeah,
tweed
yeah.
jacket?
I've got two. I'm wearing two pockets to catch all the vomit.
I like your shirt. It's very nice. I can barely see it because it's dark. Your lighting isn't great, but it
Yeah,
looks good.
here we go.
Got a nice pattern. It's a checkered shirt. Very Canadian.
Yeah, it's lumberjacky.
Yeah, all you need is a Caesar and you're good to go. Come on up.
Virgin Caesar.
Parachute in. Virgin Caesar, lumberjack coat or shirt, whatever.
Cannabis Caesar. I could do that.
Cannabis Caesar.
Cannabis Caesar.
Yeah. Instead of Hail Caesar, it's Hi Caesar.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm Hi Caesar.
Oh boy.
We managed to bring it down to the lowest common
Yeah,
denominator.
Zoom. Thanks for listening to Gifted Underachievers, the podcast for mid-level creatives with delusional ambitions. You can find our podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere else you like to download podcasts. Also, please hit the share and or subscribe buttons. It really does help. And we'd love to hear your answers to the following questions in our chat page or as a comment. Who loves Ibsen and why? Is Shakespeare overrated? What do you love about community theater?